So my neighbor shared this recipe with me a while back. So I figured I'd try to make it today. We got 1.5 cups of water, 103 degrees. We got some yeast here, instant yeast, 1.5 teaspoons. And we're gonna also add 1/2 tablespoon of sugar to it. And we'll get this mixed up. And we'll let it sit for about 5 minutes, just to get the yeast activated. Stir it up really well. At this point, the yeast has been sitting about 5 minutes, and I can definitely smell it, so that's good. We're gonna have 3 cups of just all-purpose flour, and we got also 100 grams of all-purpose flour, so not quite a cup. And we got some salt we'll add to it, as well as our yeast, and 1.5 cups of water. I'm gonna go ahead and mix my yeast one more time before I pour it in. And we'll go ahead and get this mixed up. I'm gonna mix it for about 2 minutes. Go ahead and start my little timer here. Alright, this is about 1.5 minutes. Came together pretty well. Put a little flour. That way my hand doesn't quite get all sticky. And I use a silicone mat so it doesn't really stick to it. And we'll knead it for a couple minutes here, just the way it gets to the nice, forms a nice ball. So we knead it for a couple minutes here. I'll time it, see how long it takes me. Okay, I only did it for about 1 minute. And basically take it and put it on a piece of round parchment paper, like such. And we'll cover it, and we'll let this sit for exactly 45 minutes, just like that. And set your Dutch oven to 220, and just let it sit in there while the bread's rising for 45 minutes. Here's my Dutch oven I've been having at 220 in the oven there. So it's basically preheated. And now what we're going to do is take our bread. I see it rose a little bit. And we're going to take it and just simply place it in the Dutch oven. Now we'll go ahead and cover it, and we'll put it back in the oven. We'll place the Dutch oven in the bottom of the oven, and we'll close it, and we'll bake it for 35 minutes covered. All right, that was 35 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the cover. And we'll bake it for 15 more minutes. All right, this is how we're looking here. Ain't got quite enough of a brown on it for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a broiler, uncovered, just like that, for a couple minutes on low, just to get a little brown to develop on top of it. And I'm gonna basically stick it right under my broiler, and just a couple minutes just to get a little brown on it. At this stage, we'll go ahead and remove it from the Dutch oven, and just set it in a little plate on the side. And that's how we look. Perfect bread. Let's give it a little cut there and see what we got. Got a nice crust on it too, I found. Yeah, I guess we'll kind of cut it like this maybe, huh? Let's see what we got. There we go. Nice little bread. Ooh, that's nice. It's very dense. I do notice that about it. It's a very dense bread. Let me cut a slice off here. And let's cut a little slice. See how it tastes. Ooh. Can't get much easier than that for bread, huh? Of course, you need a little butter on that. Get a little bit of butter. Gotta have that on some nice homemade bread, you know. Yeah, let's see what we got. That was good. That's very easy to make. I'm digging it. Very good. Like I said, it's a very dense bread. It's not light. Got a real good taste to it. Yep, very good. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks.